Hello to each and every one of you, wherever you may be. And it is certainly of real excitement and gives me great pleasure in doing this very representation. And why it gives me great pleasure, one of my best friends recently hit a subscriber milestone. His channel, though it's not his main channel, he's got quite a few, has hit recently 5k plus subscribers in early December of 2024, and his channel certainly well and truly deserves it. But I just cannot help but feel so sorry about his main channel that got demonetized a few short months ago, but I'm really hoping it gets remonetized before far too long. But hopefully, fingers crossed, his main channel will be demonetized before too long. This man certainly needs no introduction. Graham the Baron Hesketh. It's his Baron Flying Club channel, which he's been using at the moment since the demonetization of his main channel, because normally he would namely upload videos on his main channel prior to demonetization and all that, which he well and truly never deserved demonetization on his channel. He well and truly never deserved it in a lifetime, Graham. You know, honestly, Graham, I cannot begin to describe just how sorry I am for your demonetization issues you faced in recent times on your main channel. I'm really sorry. But what I do want to say is a huge congratulations and well done on your 5k subscriber milestone, when your channel, the Baron Flying Club channel, hit over 5k subscribers. Certainly does this very channel of yours well and truly deserve the 5k subscriber milestone. But personally speaking, I think that your main channel and Fiona's channel deserve 50k subscribers each, and the Baron Flying Club channel deserves at least 10k subscribers at least, in my opinion. No, really, at least 10k subscribers. I think most of you may already know, but I cannot tell you how fortunate and happy I feel to personally have a friendship with Graham himself, or Graham and Fiona themselves. I first encountered Graham and Fiona back in 2023. Well, it was first Graham I encountered back in 2023, and he encountered my content, and then sometime later he viewed another one of my videos, and every time I'd heard from Graham, and every time I still hear from him from time to time, they're just some of the nicest things. He always says some of the nicest things towards me, you know, and sometimes he's really I never expected it, but he's many times taken me under his wing from time to time, you know, and those are moments I'm always going to hugely appreciate. Every moment, the times he's taken me under his wing from time to time, you know, and all that, and also saying things about and certain stuff, and also providing some valuable insights towards me whenever I've seen something and I didn't know it was something until Graham tells me about the particular thing I may have seen and all that. So, in truth, I by and large have a lot to be thankful towards Graham himself. No, really I do. I well and truly cannot thank Graham enough, if above and beyond anything, for some of the friendliest of things he's said towards me and some of the kindly feedback he's provided regarding the content I've done and all the rest of things. Although but really above and beyond anything. It was only until September of 2023 that I encountered his content, and what a wonderful open doorway it led me to. Since encountering Graham and Fiona's content, since September of 2023, this was before the demonetisation of on Graham's main channel. I've made some wonderful newfound friends towards Graham and Fiona, or since I encountered Graham and Fiona, and I wouldn't change those friendships for the world. I really well and truly did. I wouldn't change it for the world. I really wouldn't. I mean, I cannot describe from the deepest soul depth of my heart just how thankful and fortunate I feel in having a friendship with Graham and Fiona themselves. Oh, really, I do. And I could never once take my friendship with them for granted. I really couldn't. And all that. And it was that September of 2023, little did I expect this. Very, 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 very little did I expect this. But Graham ended up recommending my content in the live stream, recommending to others to check out my channel. And I really wasn't expecting that, I really wasn't. But Graham, I do want to say thank you. I'll always thank you for for every moment and every time you've recommended my content and all the rest of things. I mean, you really well and truly didn't have to, but thank you for your selfless kindness in recommending my content from time to time. I mean, you really didn't have to, but thank you above and beyond anything. I mean, I'll always be enormously lifelong thankful for your recommendation towards my content and all the rest of things. Really, really I will. Always. Always. And then not so long after, Fiona had only just found out about me at this point. She did a video recommending my content. And much to my astonished surprise, it boosted up my subscription count. And little did I expect this. No, very little did I expect this. And had it not been for Graham and Fiona, I wouldn't have encountered such wonderful newfound friends like Tony, Mary and Glenn, Sandra Parrott that is, or Tony Stark, Mary and Glenn Ipock, Sandra Parrott, and lovely Rosie, Alabama Lady Rosie, Mrs. Murphy, Susan Reich, who is full of great courtesy and unfailingly means well, Susan Reich. Oh goodness, I love her to bits. I mean, Graham and Fiona love her dearly, and I completely love her to bits. Michelle Pope in Prestatyn, North Wales, who said something to me that moved me so visibly. I was visibly moved by something she said towards me, which I'll share later on. Elaine Williams, lovely Elaine Williams. Caroline Allen, haven't heard from Caroline for a long time. Although I've had some comments from Caroline herself, some have seemingly disappeared, and I don't know why. No, but hopefully we'll hear from Caroline again someday in the future. I'm just hoping her account hasn't faced issues as of lately, because I for one would certainly never block Caroline. I love her too much, and I love her so dearly. And she's always been very supportive towards me since our friendship, and she eventually came over to my content. And she even saw Trevor and I live when we did the live stream back in February of 2024. And then a lovely Rosie, Scots lady Rosie, Catherine from Iceland, lovely Catherine, Marcia, Mr. and Mrs. Toms, and also Master Wookie, Lady Lily, Little Girl Sky. I remember them. I think that she was one of the first friends I'd encountered, as was Tony, Sandra, Susan, and obviously Marcia, and being one of the first ones I'd encountered when it was my first time ever watching and taking part in a live stream of Graham and Fiona's, and I remember Marcia being on it, and certainly Tony, Oaky Lady Tony, that is, and Sandra, of course. Rosie was on temporarily, the Alabama lady, but then left. Then I think she left around about halfway through the live stream itself. But the live, which went on for well over 3 hours, I was like, how long have we got? Because why I asked a question, and it was like, are you bored of it? I was like, oh no. I was like, I'm enjoying this. I'm hoping we've got a long time to keep going. I just wanted the live stream to keep going. That very live stream, I was like, I just stayed until the tail end. I was just enjoying myself thoroughly. And I ended up interacting with other people. You know, I think one of the first people I interacted with was lovely lady Rosie. Rosie in Scotland, that is. And then I later on had a few chats with Jodie, and we eventually got a little conversant, but I wasn't as conversant as I was with Rosie and Tony. That very live stream. Oh, I would never forget the bonding conversed conversation I had with lovely lady Tony. Oh, I wouldn't change having a friendship with her for the world, I really wouldn't. And Jodie in Canada, oh lovely Jodie. Lovely Jodie. Sapper, one of my best friends, Sapper. Stephen Magnus. Carla, Carol Tapia, Carol Casey, Pamela Garza, Pamela Morrow, Deborah Coleman, and who else was there? Oh my goodness, there's so many to list out, but I'll remember. And there's a Kimmy, I think she's Canadian. Kimmy, Christine Prince, Christine Sockup, Christine Whitfeld, quite a few Christines, and all that by and large and all the rest of it. I think I said Stephen Magnus, I think I did, Stephen. Good man, Stephen. Rona, a lovely lady Rona, a newfound friend of mine, Rona, very nice lady. Think she's a California resident. Mary, another Mary, a Mary in Arizona, and a Mary in County Somerset in England of the United Kingdom. Sandy Laws, Linda Law, Carla, lovely lady Carla. Oh, Sally Ann Loveday. Oh, she's a nice lady, Sandy. Harriet, oh, lovely Harriet. And we both had something in common together, Harriet and I. She, like I was, very, very fondly looked up to her late grandfather, as did I, in childhood. But I'm thinking of other names I'm trying not to painfully miss out here. Oh, and Jane Evans, lovely Jane Evans. Jane Evans, Mandy and Kev, a very nice couple. Mandy and Kev in Devon. Mandy and Kevin, or Kev for short. Sorry, I'm just going to look up the list. Just going to be as quick as I can. But I won't be able to do all of them. Oh, Lisa Perch, lovely Lisa Perch. Wendy, Kay, Karen McCarthy, Lisa, Duchess Lisa, Maggie P, Tilly, nice lady Tilly. And the list goes on and on and on. The list just goes completely on and on. But I managed to list out many. But the list is so extensive and just goes so far, spreads out so far and wide and so long. It's hard to list out all of them, but I love all of my friends I made through Graham and Fiona. And many, much to my astonished surprise, have taken a great fondness and love me, much to my surprise, and I love them too. I love my friends through Graham and Fiona too. Oh, and another lady, Deborah Chellingworth. And Nutmeg, oh, lovely lady Nutmeg too. Who couldn't forget Nutmeg? And there's a Sheila Hildson, I think it is, and a Bluebell. Some nice new friends. And Sheila Hildson and Bluebell greatly empathised and sympathised me when Graham and Fiona did a live stream on what was the anniversary of my late grandfather's death earlier this year. And I thank them big time for their empathised sympathy towards me on the anniversary of my wonderful late grandfather's death. You know, I cannot thank Graham and Fiona enough. Had it not been for them, I never would have encountered these wonderful newfound friends of mine. And also, had it not been for Graham and Fiona, I never would have had the fortunate privilege of encountering Trevor Colt, Hutch and Bell, Duchess Blair, Steph the Alternate. I mean, they're wonderful people. They're well and truly wonderful people, I must say. You know. And I wanted to say, Graham, thank you always, most sincerely, for everything. I mean, you really didn't have to, but thank you for all the kindly support that you've done, not only just to myself, but to Trevor, Duchess Blair, Steph the Alternate, or sometimes Susie Smith, or whoever it is yourself and Fiona support very greatly. And to Sapper, your support to Sapper too, who's just started with his YouTubing and has hit a mountainous subscriber milestone in recent times, which he well and truly deserves. But if above and beyond anything, he deserves 5 to 10k subs at least, in my opinion. Well, in my personal opinion, that is. You know, but we appreciate you, and certainly do we cherish all that you do for all of us most sincerely, Graham. So thank you always. But above and beyond anything, Graham, well done on your over 5k subscriber milestone on your Baron Flying Club channel. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that your main YouTube channel gets remonetized, and would love to see more content on it again. Only for whenever chance allows, but let's just see how things go, and fingers crossed, hanging in there, and all the best for the main channel should things improve in the future. But also, Graham and Fiona have gone through some of the most dreaded trolling. Dreaded trolling, and the trolls going after him, Fiona, and their family. Worse, their family. Which is most horrific. And, you know, disgustingly absurd, if above and beyond anything. Awful. You know. So, well done, Graham. Well done on your over 5k plus subscriber milestone now on your Bear and Flying Club channel. But may I thank everybody most sincerely for taking the time in watching this very video. And please, please, please do let me know what your thoughts are on this in the comments down below. And here is to Graham's 5k plus subscriber milestone on his Bear and Flying Club channel. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta for now, everybody. Goodbye. And may your good wishes be bringing you great expectations of happiness. And as Graham would say, but before we finish, for those of you who want to know what Michelle Pope said to me, that moved me so very, very visibly, and almost unemotionally too. Sometimes even looking back, I'm in tears. I'm in tears with pride, appreciation and happiness. It goes like this. She said to me, "You are the epitome of a true gentleman, through and through," which I'd like to say is very refreshing in this day and age. I mean, what a very, very lovely and extremely moving, sentimental statement she had said directly towards me. There was only one person, and one person only, who I could truly depict as the epitome of a true gentleman, and that was nobody other than my wonderful late grandfather Edmund, as he was the epitome of a true gentleman in every way. I mean, he well and truly was. I mean, I cannot think. I mean, honestly, I'm always going to, though I was least expecting to receive something like this, I'll always be extremely thankful for Michelle saying this towards me. I really would. Oh, and two other friends I forgot to mention, Dawn Rawlins and Dawn Marie Smith. Lovely ladies, I mean, I must say, Dawn Rawlins, little Dawn Rawlins and Dawn Marie Smith. Well, Dawn Marie isn't little, because actually Dawn Marie is my height, believe this or not. Although I think she was taller as a younger lady, but well, there we have things. But Dawn Rawlins, on the other hand, she's a little thing. She's a tiny little thing. But you know, it's all right. And also lovely Rena. Lovely lady Rena too. Also, she additionally also empathised with me following the loss. I mean, when she found out about the loss of my wonderful late grandfather Edmund. So thank you, Rena, alongside Sheila and Bluebell too. Thank you, and everybody else who greatly empathised me at the time of my wonderful late grandfather Edmund's, on the anniversary of my wonderful late grandfather Edmund's death. Thank you. But I shall finish things off. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm sorry if things got a little bit too deep towards the end, but I had to share what it really meant to me when Michelle Pope said those lovely, lovely things towards me when I was least expecting it. And I love Michelle Pope, I really do. I mean, who couldn't love this wonderful lady? This wonderful, delightful lady. I love her so very, very dearly. But thanks everybody, all indeed, for watching. Please let me know what your thoughts are on this in the comments down below. It's time to finish things off. Well done, Graham, on your 5k subscriber milestone on your Bear and Flying Club channel. And as Graham would say, to finish off the video, good night, and may your God go with you. Thank you for watching.